Hey everyone, Codex here. I hope you're doing fantastic. So today what we're gonna do is take a look at Elrond and we'll be discussing its current price action as well as what might happen in the next few days. So if you guys like the content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course make sure to join the Patreon account. So Elrond has done pretty well in the last 2 weeks since it went from $38 all the way up to 63 bucks, and the move was actually fueled by several things, such as the new Maya Launchpad startup and the Kraken listing, and we hit other decent news as well. However, it's starting to look like this upside move is starting to weaken up and to lose its steam. And fun fact, last week when we discussed Elrond in here, I told you that I personally don't jump into the hype and I'm not willing to buy Egld based on some good news, because those that do such kind of things will 100% get trapped. And to me now, it's starting to look like it. It's starting to look like those who jumped in too late just because they heard about the Maya Dex news will absolutely get hammered. Now, one thing I want to discuss on the macro scale, and by the way, we covered this on the Patreon last night, but I still want to share it in here as I think it's very important. And so, as you can see in here, this is the Phoenix Ascending indicator, which in my opinion is the best momentum indicator out there. It's totally free, by the way, and you can get it. I'll leave a link down below. And what you can see is that whenever the blue and red lines fell down below the mid-yellow line, we experienced corrections, and some of them were very brutal, by the way. So back in here, when that happened, and when the blue LSMA and the red RSI, when the blue and red lines fell down for a short period of time, the price had a 13% correction. Now, that might not seem as bad as you expect. A 13% correction is pretty much normal and common. However, in here, when our two lines fell down below 50, we dumped from the peak, which was at $560 all the way down to 111 bucks. And so what you can see in here is that the longer the blue and red lines stay down, the more brutal the correction will be. Back in here, or also in here, which was about 2 months ago, we experienced the same exact thing. Lines falling down on the indicator and the price collapsed. And my concerns now is that the chart is starting to look like it will repeat what we have been experiencing constantly in the last year or so. Now, bear in mind, our two lines are still above 50, so that's the only good thing I can think about now. And they can always curve back up and continue their race to the upside, which I personally doubt, but that could happen. However, from their current look, it seems like this drop isn't over, which I made clear, by the way, last time. I said that although we might see further expansion up due to the Dex news, I don't believe that the drop is over, and I really don't. I do expect some kind of a retest to this last resort area, which we mapped out about a month ago, and so I do expect another move in here. It could take a while before we see it, but there are some positions in here that need to be liquidated, some positions in this price range between 38 and 43 US dollars that need to be liquidated. Now, what I want to do is take a brief look at EGLD BTC, and by the way, you might not look like it. Some of you have probably never checked this chart in their entire life, but this is more important than EGLD USD in my opinion, because we know that when buying altcoins, we want them to outperform Bitcoin, Ethereum, and also BNB, which has been doing very well lately. We really don't want to be overexposed to an altcoin that just gets hammered against the safest bet, which is BTC. And based on the following chart, we can notice that Elrond, that Egld, has just been getting destroyed against Bitcoin in the last months. It has absolutely been getting hammered. And this is why I don't like the idea of going all in alts or all in Elrond. I see a lot of you talking about how you are only accumulating one coin, how you are only accumulating EGLD, and it honestly breaks my heart. Not because I don't want you to do so, not because I don't want you to buy it. I have Elrond in my portfolio too, but it's simply because if the bear market continues, which is what I expect, then you will just keep losing a lot of money that you could have used to accumulate more. I don't think that this will stop anytime soon, to be completely fair. You might, yes, I mean, we might see some relief phase like the one we are having right now, but on the scheme of things, I just expect BTC and of course BNB to keep outperforming Elrond by miles for this year. So this was about it, guys. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.